Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video, and these next, I want to say like 5 to 10 videos, they're going to be the coolest Python tutorials so far because I'm going to show you guys how to use this awesome library. It's actually really easy to use, but you can do awesome things to images like rotate them, stretch them, resize them. You can actually make some really awesome photo filters like you would in Photoshop or Instagram, so I'm going to be showing you guys all of that. So, well, let's go ahead and get started. Ugh, got freaking whooping cough already. Actually, winter just started. We just got the first snowfall, and for some reason, whenever the snow starts falling, the inside of my house gets really dry, like my skin starts drying out. But that's disgusting. So let's get back on track here. Now, obviously, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to edit images, do some cool things with them. So we probably need some images. Now, I already took a couple from my computer. I should show them to you guys. Here's me as a baby. I'm also going to be using this one. This is my old profile picture for Bucky's room. This girl.ping. I just made this in Photoshop real quick. I don't know why I chose this. I thought it was kind of funny. She looks like, I don't even know what she looks like, but I needed something with some colors. And the last photo I'm going to be using is a picture of my sister and I. So, of course, just go ahead and grab any picture or image from your computer and drag it in the same directory as your Python file, and you're going to be good. But if for some reason you want to use my pictures, then I'll post them on the forum. But you know, you probably don't want to look at me throughout the whole series. So again, go get any pictures, drop them in, and you'll be good to go. So now that we have some pictures to work with, the only other thing that we need to do kind of to prepare is download that library. Now, if you go to File, Settings, of course you can see all of your libraries. The package is called Pillow. So whenever you, of course, download it, click this, type in Pillow, and you'll be good to go. So again, that's Pillow, but check this out. Whenever we actually import the library, what we're going to do is we're going to type from PIL, import the class image. Alright, so we're going to be using this image class first, but wait a minute, Bucky. You just told me to download the Pillow library, but right here I'm importing from Pill. So what the heck is up with that? Why is it called Pill? Well, if this is probably pretty boring, but I just want to explain to you guys what's going on so you aren't confused. Right now, we're using Python 3.4. This isn't actually code, I'll just type it out real quick. So we're using Python 3.4, and the library to edit images is called Pillow. Now, in the old version of Python that isn't compatible with what I'm teaching you guys, the old version was called Pill. So what they did for the new version is they pretty much copied it, made it compatible with 3.4, and named it Pillow. So why didn't they just put Pillow right there? Well, for all of the pretty much programmers who were already familiar with the syntax of this library, they wanted to make it kind of convention familiar for them. So that's why they just imported it from Pill. And so I don't know. It's a pretty stupid story, but that's why it's called Pill instead of Pillow, to make it kind of compatible and comfortable for all the people who are familiar with using it. So cool story, bruh. I know, but whatever. So now that we got everything taken care of, let's go ahead and get started making a basic image. So the first thing we need to do is create some kind of object from this image class, a Pillow object. So I'm just going to name my object IMG. It's the most boring thing I possibly could have thunk of. Is it think it of? Yep, that's it. Think it of. Alright, so in order to create an object, image.open, and in this open function, what you do is you just type the name of, what do I want to use? Alright, so I'll take this image from my computer, bucky.jpg, and what we're saying is pretty much open this and convert it to a Pillow object. So now this img variable is actually a Pillow object. So now we can do a bunch of cool things with it. Before I start showing you guys the really advanced functions of how to manipulate it, I'll just show you guys a couple boring stuff first, but it's actually stuff we're going to be using a lot. So the first thing is just to print out some properties of this object or the image. So we can print out the image size and the dot symbol and then size property or attribute. So actually run this right now, and you see it returns a tuple of 400 by 400. That of course means this image is 400 by wide by 400 wide by 400 tall. And we can also print out something like, I don't know, what's another thing. Format is another property. And what this does is it says, okay. So right now we can see that it's a JPEG, and later on I'm going to be showing you guys how to convert. For example, if you wanted to convert this JPEG to a PNG or a GIF, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that as well. But right now, this is how you print out simple properties of it. And one cool thing that I also want to show you guys is this. Anytime you want to actually display this image, then what you can do is you can type the name of the object in show. Now, I want to explain one thing. Down here, you can't display images. This is just a console. It's pretty much like a fancy command line built just for PyCharm. It isn't made to display images itself. So whenever you want to display an image on your computer, what happens whenever you call this function is it goes to the default program that whenever you're just hold on, I'll show you guys. Whenever you're just looking at files like this and you double click, whenever you double click an image file, however it opens is the default image processing program for your computer. Now since I have Photoshop installed on my computer, whenever I run this, the image is going to open in Photoshop. But if you don't have Photoshop, then it might just open in Windows Explorer or anything like that. But that's what's going on. And you also probably noticed that whenever this opened in Photoshop, look at the name. In Python, it was named Bucky.jpg, but in Photoshop, it is named temp563bjvbmp. And what this is basically, in order to open in Photoshop, it needs to open a file. So what Pillow does, whenever you call this show function, it pretty much creates a temporary image file, and it saves it real quick, and then it opens it with whatever program that you told it to open. So that is the basics and pretty much all the boring stuff of, the boring history of Pillow, some boring attributes, and some boring rules about how to open it and temporary file names. So now that we got all that crap out of the way, we can finally begin learning the cool stuff, and I'm going to talk to you guys about that stuff in the next video because I'm pretty hungry and I'm probably going to go eat like 7 Hot Pockets right now. So moving on, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next tutorial.